Welcome. We're going to work on the side a little bit today. So you can see we've got the bolster and it's propped up by a block. You can use anything in your house to approximate that. Maybe some books, if you have real books, and a cushion or a pillow. So let's just start sitting here for a moment, letting the breath settle in your body, feeling where you connect to the mat, and just checking in with the body, taking a moment to drop inside and see if there's anything that is calling to you today, anything that's saying stretch here or there. We like to heed the call of the body in yoga, working with it as opposed to working against it. So, we're going to do a little more side stretching and hip work. So start out with your side next to the bolster. The left arm is stretched out, and the right arm can either be in front of you for support if you'd like that, and you can tent the fingers depending on the length of your arm. Knees stacked on top of each other. Or you can take the bind, which is stretching the arm up, turn it away, bring it to the lower back. You want to make sure the shoulder is back on top of where it should be as opposed to trying to lean forward. And just breathe here, feeling the stretch all through the torso, giving all the vital organs the much needed space so they can function properly. We just sit all day long crunching them into each other. They need to move. They need some space. And then you can stretch that right arm over to meet the left, palm to palm. Breathing here. And then bring that right hand down, put the left hand down, turn the torso towards the bolster, and allow your belly to come down on it. You can turn your head to one side. Breathing here. So you're feeling a little twist and you're turning your head both ways for a couple of breaths. Maybe feeling a little crack in the lower back here. It's all good. It's just lactic acid being disposed of in the most natural way possible. And then maybe stretch that top leg forward. You can rest it on the mat or on the floor or pick it up. Depends how you're feeling today. Always do what feels good to you. Bend the knee, straighten it. Bend the knee and straighten. One more time. Bend the knee and straighten. Leave the leg out there. Inhale, walk yourself up. Switch the legs. Go to the other side. You can take that bind. And what it does is when you cross your body, whether it's just hands in front or hands behind, you're crossing the midline. And what that does is it brings the left and the right side of your brain back into harmony. I know this is a lot of science, but we are a university. So just breathing here, seeing how it feels, and then you can stretch the arm over the top, watching out for things around you, breathing, putting the hands down, turning the torso towards the bolster, and then walking your way down on it, letting the forearms rest, turning the head to the side. And then turning the other way, because what we do to one side in yoga, we always do to the other side. And then stretch that top leg out, and you can lie on the floor, you can it up, that's up to you. Bend it, straighten it, bend it, and straighten it. One more time, bend and straighten it. Then bend it back, walk yourself up, and here you are. Taking a moment or two to let your body readjust to the change in planes. And checking in with the head and the neck, maybe rolling the head in a half moon. Somehow this is a much safer move. You don't want to roll it all the way around the back. And then stop when it feels good. And just breathe. You can rest your hands on your knees. Inhale, open them. Exhale, let the fingers release. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, open, stretch those fingers wide. And release. Deep breath in. And stretch the legs forward. Inhale, stretching up. And there's a reason these things are called forward folds. You want to go forward. Imagine if I had your hands and I was bringing you towards me gently, gently, gently. Or you are pulling me and then come down. You will stretch the torso and enable yourself to move forward. Bend the knees a little here if that feels better. Every day is a different day in yoga. What felt good yesterday may not feel good today. Bringing the left hand over, stretch the right arm up, and then changing sides. And then coming back to center. Inhale, coming forward, pulling back. 2 more times like we're rowing, letting the core do some work. And then we've earned our Shavasana. And since you have your bolster nearby, you might as well use it. So for this one, you can bring the bolster under your knees for support. And gently lie down. And really let that bolster support the knees. You don't want them poking up in the air. And you'll know when your legs are fully relaxed because the whole leg will just roll out a slight bit. But don't roll it out and hope that makes them relax. It doesn't work that way. Just taking a few deep breaths to come present. And then finding your resting pose. Letting everything just sink into the support of the mat and the bolster. And you can stay here for as long as you like, or you can bring yourself up. Bring the knees in, rock a little bit on that sacrum. You need to work the sacrum. And then you can just use the core to come up. Thanks for your practice today.